Hi, welcome. This is Manifest Tarot, and welcome to Your Week Ahead reading. I have 3 decks all set out, so let me introduce the crystals to you. This is the clear crystal. For pile number 1. Pile number 2 has this obsidian. And pile number 3 has this green aventurine. So choose whichever deck or crystal or even number of pile that resonates with you, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose this deck and this clear crystal. And I will put the crystal here and put this deck aside for a moment. And we will take an oracle card from this deck. And we're going to ask, what is up with pile number 1 and their week ahead? Actually, 2 of these wanted to come out. I did not expect that. And we will also take the spirit card for this deck. The Goat and Willow with Overcoming Obstacles is the spirit card. This is card number 11. Can you see that? No, you have to bring it down a tad. And then what do these say? The Duck and Chrysanthemum with luck. Oh, and this is, it looks like, yeah, it's card 10. And the Salamander and Black Pepper with Inspiration. This is card number 17. This card is so exotic. Salamander and Black Pepper. All right, so actually, let me put these up here. And just, I wanted to say, before we start, how this works is I'm going to put 1 card for each day, so that's 7 cards, and then there's an 8th card for the overall energy for the week. And then I'm going to pull a spirit card also from this deck. So the oracle cards and the spirit card from this deck are for more long-term energy going forward from this week. So that's how this works. So we are going to wake up this deck and then ask, what does pile number 1 have to look forward to this week? What is going to come about for pile number 1 this week? What does this week hold for pile number 1? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to be diligent in counting my cards. 6, 7, and then 8. And then let's see what the spirit card is. Ooh, it's the Chariot. So here's your look at your spirit card for this week, the Chariot. And oh, the last thing I will say is that it runs Sunday through Saturday. So let's look at Sunday's card. This is the 7 of Pentacles. the Seven of Swords. And there's 7 days in the week. We've already got some serendipity going. This is the Hermit card. So as of right now, we only have 2 major arcana and 2 sevens. Oh, so this is Sunday. I'm sorry. Yes, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I said it goes Sunday through Saturday. Yes, so Sunday's card is 7 of Pentacles. Monday's card is 7 of Swords. Tuesday's card is the Hermit. So this is Wednesday's card, 9 of Pentacles. Looks like something good is going to happen to you on Wednesday. That's a wish fulfillment card. This is Thursday, 2 of Swords, a choice card. Oop. Friday is the Emperor. This Emperor and this Chariot have kind of a similar feel, don't they? And they came almost right in line. So that's Friday. Oh wait, no, Saturday. So yes, it's Saturday. And this is Sunday. Oh, the 9 of Cups. Wow. Pile number 1, you're doing something right this next week. You have 2 wish fulfillment cards, one on Wednesday and one on Saturday. And let's see what the overall week card is. Wow, pile number 1, you have some major energy here coming along. So this is the overall week energy. This is the Star card. So I'm going to put this one here. And let me see what is going on. Well, pile number 1, I'm seeing overall, I'm seeing an important week for your finances, for your abundance, I should say. You have a lot of strong cards, overcoming obstacles, luck, inspiration, and the Chariot as more of your overall, I'm sorry, not overall, it's for your long-term, more long-term energy, as well as the overall card for the week being the Star card. And you have quite a few fortunate cards in your actual 7-day spread. So we have, yeah, I mean, I usually start out going day by day first, but I just have to say, I just wanted to say that this spread looks really fortunate for you, pile number 1. We really have quite a bit going on here, which I will get into. But I wanted to say overall, if you have been going through a hard time, and the cards don't say that, but I'm just saying if you have been struggling, then this week seems like it might be a turning point for you. So let's go through one by one. We have on Sunday, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and this is the first card, obviously, that seems like it's saying that whatever cycle you have been in regards to your prosperity, looks like your work, your hard work is about to pay off. Pile number 1. We have a lot of fortunate things going on, and it looks like you've been working hard. You've got your 8 legs going. You've got your 8 legs working. You've been really weaving your webs, and look what's happening. You are about to get success from your hard work. So your hard work is going to be rewarded somehow. That's what your Sunday card is telling me. And then on Monday, we have the 7 of Swords. And usually the 7 of Swords main character is the one who's got some mischief going on. As in the original, not the original ever, but the Rider-Waite-Smith deck shows a figure stealing away with swords out of the enemy camp so that the enemy cannot now attack because the Seven of Swords figure has stolen their weapons. This one, the main character is blithely walking with her cute fish balloon while somebody else is peering around the corner. Looks like the mischief might be coming from without. So I'm not sure which one of these shows you, which one of these you are more identifying with pile number 1, but whoever it is, there's some thing going on, but you know, anchoring this reading at the end is this Nine of Cups for Saturday. And with these two, I'm getting a feeling that you are going to be seeing something really that you have really been manifesting, you have been really working for. Here's that work. You have been working for it. It's going to come to fruition, or at least partial fruition this week, but not quite in the way you were expecting. So that's what I'm getting from this Monday card. There's some mischief, there's some thing. It might not be something that's purposeful, meaning there might be some mishap, something breaks, something like that. It's not necessarily a mischievous person who's out to get you, but there's something that happens. Don't take it to heart, because look at all of these favorable cards, which we'll get to, and then look at your more long-term energy. So favorable. So that was Monday, and now Tuesday we have the Hermit card. And so I'm looking at this and thinking, hey, it looks like pile number 1 has been working so hard, because your first, it's even on a Sunday, it's even on the weekend, you've got a hard work card. So you've been going all out at something, pile number 1. So it's saying that Tuesday you might just be needing some rest and to go into hermit mode. That's what this card is telling me, pile number 1. You might need to just take a break, take the evening off, do whatever refreshes you, because it's kind of standing out in the middle of all of these as, so, you know, as kind of almost an aberration, although not quite, because we do see that you've been working hard here in these cards. So listen to your body and listen to your mind. Looks like you're going to need some rest on Tuesday, so take it easy. Just take it easy and don't stress, because look at what's happening on Wednesday. You have one of your 2 major wish fulfillment cards. You have the 9 of Pentacles, and this is abundance and just so happy and secure in your abundance, pile number 1. So there's something really great happening for you this week. This is your Wednesday card, and so the Wednesday card is the Crux card. Obviously it's halfway through the week, and so you have one wish fulfillment in the middle, and then you have the other wish fulfillment right at the end. So this is, as I said, this is a really, looks like I hesitate to say the word transformative, but it looks like a really important week for you, pile number 1. Just, there's not much else to say about Wednesdays except that you really have wish fulfillment going on here. Something's coming for you, and that's only one of 2 wish fulfillment cards for this reading. So pile number 1, you have the 2 of Swords, which represents either finding balance or having to make a choice. And a lot of times I will read this as, almost all the time I read it as there's a choice you have to make. But right now, with this pile, with this reading, I'm reading this as more of a, You've found your balance. You are finding your balance and walking forward steadily without having to look down. You know where you're going. This Thursday card says just continue doing what you're doing because you are doing great and nothing's derailing you, pile number 1, because look at what is happening on Friday. You have the Emperor. You are Napoleon. You are in the zone, pile number 1, Friday and Saturday. You are the person that people are looking to make things happen. You are including yourself. You're looking to yourself to make things happen. You're not having to rely on anybody else. You are your own force of nature. You are what is happening. You are what is happening on Friday, pile number 1. And you have the ribbon to prove it. And if that isn't enough, on Saturday, you have the 9 of Cups. There's something wonderful that's happening to you, some sort of complete emotional fulfillment. Something wonderful is on tap for you on Saturday, something gorgeous and filled with delight. There's no other way to say it. The 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, and especially about emotional matters. The 9 of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment card, especially about abundance. So your spread is so inspirational. And we also have this gorgeous star card. And look at her posture. She has a cute, do you see this tiny little magical wand she has? She is in the zone. She's even more regal looking than the Emperor, to tell you the truth. She's out amongst the planets. She is completely in her zone, and that is you, pile number 1. That's your more long-term energy. This is you in the future. Like, this is for your overall week, but also the energy going into the future. As I said, there's some major thing happening for you this week. It's a crux week. And as I said, with this 7 of Swords and the 2 wish fulfillment cards, one of the major messages I have for you is you might be getting something, or 2 things, it looks like, that you've really been wanting, but not in the way that you are expecting. So you might not even realize at first that you have got it. So just let that be in your mind. And you are being rewarded for your work. So overcoming obstacles and luck and inspiration. Just, I don't know how much more we can say about that. These are such positive cards. This is you. And you know, the luck and the inspiration and the overcoming obstacles, these are all from your hard work. It's clear that you have been working so hard, pile number 1, so hard, and your stuff is coming to you. And of course, the Chariot is quick moving. Things are happening quickly. Things are happening for you. And they might not be in the way that you expected, but they're definitely happening, and you are getting what you want and what you have been working for. So pile number 1, this is such a fortunate reading, such a powerful reading, and it looks like, as I said, it looks like a major week for you, a major week that is full of things coming to you that you have been working for, and even if they don't at first appear that you have them, they are there for you. And that is exactly what I see in these cards, and I really hope you have enjoyed this, and that you will, if you have enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, have a great week ahead. It looks phenomenal. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose this deck and this obsidian crystal. Oops, you know what? I forgot to take away the pile number 1's crystal. So we have a clear crystal and an obsidian crystal. They're going to be friends here. And I'm going to put this deck over here for a moment while we take this oracle deck, and we'll take a few cards from it. What does pile number 2 have to look forward to this week? So here's this, and we'll also take a spirit card. The turtle and coriander with satisfaction. This is card number 31. I love this gorgeous turtle. And what is this other card? The lizard and pitcher plant with stagnation. These are some beautiful cards you have here, pile number 1 already. Pile number 2 already. All right, and now, if you have never seen this reading before, I pick one card for each day. It runs Saturday through Sunday, and then I pick an overall card for the week. And then these cards up here, there's also the oracle cards, and I'm going to pick a spirit card from this deck. Those are for more long-term energy. So let's ask the deck, wake it up, and ask it, what does pile number 2 have to look forward to this week? What does pile number 2 have to look forward to this week? So that's 3, 4, 5. Well, that one really wanted to come out. 6, 7, and one more. I think this one. And then we will also pick a spirit card. The 10 of Wands. Pile number 3, pile number 2. The 10 of Wands, pile number 2. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This card also came up in pile number 1. So that's your Sunday card. This is a wish fulfillment card. So Monday's card is the 7 of Cups. And this is a choice card. This is where you have a bunch of choices, and some are quote-unquote good and some are quote-unquote bad. So that's your Monday card. What's Tuesday hold? The Death card, this is the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle, pile number 2. It's your Tuesday card. Wow, how fortuitous, like how fitting. The Wheel of Fortune comes up right after the Death card. Definitely. We are having another major week. The pile number 1 was the same way, just major energy. So you are really having a week here, pile number 2. So that is your Wednesday card, and the Wheel of Fortune is also your Crux card. So this is, oh wow, Thursday is a Queen of Swords. Pile number 2, oh my gosh. So that is your Thursday card. So Friday is the 8 of Swords. Wow, we are going from the highs to the lows, to the highs to the lows. Wow. That's your Friday card. Saturday is the King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Pile number 2, what is going on with you? You have such an interesting reading so far. And let's look at, I'm so curious, this is the overall energy for the week. Judgment. Wow. Pile number 2, what is going on with you? Let me look at all of these. Oh my gosh. So much going on here. So pile number 2, I just have to say that this is a major energy reading, and that your Sunday is a good old-fashioned wish fulfillment card. And that you have something great coming to you on Sunday. The 9 of Pentacles is stability, is like abundance and stability and happiness, just real happiness and fruits of labor kind of card. Okay, just really a lot of happiness. So your Sunday looks beautiful. But then we get to this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my God. So let's take them one by one. So Monday, you are faced with a choice, and not to put a lot of pressure on you, pile number 2, but it looks like a really important choice because of what comes after it. But let's take Monday just as itself. Pile number 2, you have a choice to make, and it looks like a really important choice. And let's take this figure. This is the after tarot. I meant to say, this is the after tarot. This is, the artist has made these illustrations of what happens a moment after the illustrations in what we always, think of as the tarot cards, which is the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So we see that the figure that had been looking at all the cups and all of the choices has made their choice, and they've grabbed all of the wealth. But as they've grabbed the wealth, the snake from one of the other cups, you see 2 cups are empty. The snake has wrapped themselves around the figure's waist, and the figure either doesn't know or doesn't care that the snake is there because they're so enamored of the jewels. So let's take this as your warning, pile number 2, that you are having a huge choice that you have to make on Monday. And it might not seem like a big choice, but it's coming into the Death card on Tuesday and the Wheel of Fortune on Wednesday. So the Death card is your Tuesday card, and this means, you're having the end of a major cycle. The Death card is a major indicator of something huge ending. And since this is a weekly reading, usually the energies are not as far reaching as another reading might be, if you understand what I mean. So I usually say this is a smaller thing, but this looks major because you have the Death and Wheel of Fortune card, and the 7 of Cups is a big, it's a choice card with far-reaching consequences. And then plus you have, the overall card for the week is Judgment. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles and even the 8 of Swords. So your choice on Monday is going to inform what cycle ends on Tuesday. That's the major point. And then also the Wheel of Fortune on Wednesday. Choice, ending, spinning of the wheel, and new beginning. Bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. So this Wednesday card means that immediately after something ends, something new begins for you. Pile number 2. Your fortunes are changing. So just be careful on Monday, because Wednesday you're already off on a new tangent. Very, very interesting pile number 2. I'm wondering what you're getting up to. So Thursday, we have this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a personification of intellectual completeness, like the complete intellectual like sitting in the seat of your power, whatever this is, business. It is a weekday, so this could be totally just pertaining to your business, to your job, whatever you're doing. There's something happening that is all thanks to your hard work that you've been doing and the choice that you made. So that's your Thursday card, pile number 2. Friday, in some ways, is the most interesting because it's got a lot to do with this more long-term energy. So the 8 of Swords, okay. The reason I'm saying that it has something to do with your more long-term energy is because of the 10 of Wands and the stagnation card, okay? And so it's like, this is one of the ways that your choice is going to, the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune is going to inform your more long-term energy. So this 8 of Swords is you in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's just this figure in the center in the red dress surrounded by the swords, and even though her legs are not bound and she could just walk away, she's not walking away in the original deck. So that means, you know, that's signifying that she feels trapped even though she is not. She's not trapped, it's fake. It's a fake feeling that she's trapped. It's herself feeling trapped even though she's not. In this one, this other figure has come up and taken one of the swords and is cutting her bond. So she's being set free. But I often read this after tarot as her. That's just 2 aspects of the same person. And this figure is just another aspect of the central character freeing themselves. So this could be something to do with your choice that you made on Monday. Because pile number 2, we have this stagnation card and this 10 of Wands. And this is the more long-term energy. And I feel that this Wheel of Fortune card is telling you that you have 2, and the Death card. Okay, so I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. It's not just the Wheel of Fortune card. It's the Choice card, the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune card. The choice that you're making on Monday, and the death of the old and the beginning of the new is going to inform your long-term prospects, your long-term prognosis, kind of, to either satisfaction or stagnation, either good or bad, either feeling stuck or having emotional, or having intellectual and fulfillment, I guess, and abundance. So that's what I'm seeing. This is a major reading for a weekly reading, pile number 2. Just like the pile number 1 reading, there's major energies this week. So we have, as I said, so Friday is this card. So even if you chose against the stagnation on Monday, you might still be on Friday. The thing is, you might still have some echoes of this, and your cards are telling you to just stand firm in your new decision, because you've already broken those bonds. You've already cut those bonds. Just keep standing firm in your decision, because the day before and the day after are the Queen of Swords, which is intellectual, kind of the embodiment of intellectual fulfillment, and the King of Pentacles, which is an embodiment of abundance. So your spread is anchored with 2 abundance cards. Abundance and abundance personified. And in the middle is this 3-card spread where you are asked to make a choice that's going to change your trajectory of your future. And again, it's either going to be satisfaction or stagnation and defeat. We don't want you to be in defeat and stagnation, pile number 2. Definitely. And so this judgment card is saying use your judgment, use your discernment, and make the choice that's right for you. I think that when you are presented with this choice, you're going to know it. You're going to know what you need to do, pile number 2, to make you happy. So this is your overall week card. And you know what to do already. And even though you're not necessarily sure what the choice is, you're going to know when you get presented with it. And if this is your time to say A or B, and you're going to change the trajectory of your future in just a few days. And it looks so favorable. And even if you have a little twinge, even if you get presented in the 3D with some old echoes of the old you, of the old choices, of the old 3D, you stand firm, pile number 2, and you will be rewarded richly. So pile number 2, this is what I see for your week ahead. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. This was a thrilling reading, to tell you the truth. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss a reading. I would really appreciate it. And again, thank you for spending this time with me, and I will see you in a future reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this deck in this green aventurine crystal. Oops. And I will put that over here. I'm going to put the deck aside because we are going to pick an oracle card from this deck. And we're going to ask, what does pile number 3 have coming up in their week ahead? What's coming up ahead for pile number 3? This card, and let's look at, this is the spirit card for this deck. Oh, and I meant to say, if you've never watched one of these week ahead readings, I pick a card for each day, Sunday through Saturday, and then one card for the overall week, and then these oracle cards up here, and then I'm also going to pick a spirit card for this deck. Those cards are going to be for more long-term energy, going into the future past this week. So this is the spirit card for the oracle deck. This is card 20, the Cayman and Poppy with Dreams. Wow, I love the way the eye of the Cayman matches the poppy. And then this is an oracle card for you. Ooh, 3, the Hare and Oak with new opportunities. How cute. New opportunities are hopping right into your life. All right, so here's your main deck, and let's wake it up. What does pile number 3 have coming up this week? So that's 3, 4. What does pile number 3 have to look forward to this week? 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we will also take the very bottom card from this deck for your spirit card. This is the 8 of Wands. So let's see what we have. This is the Sunday card, the star card. And this came up in pile number 1, the star card from a different deck. That's your Sunday card. Monday is Knight of Wands. This is the fastest knight in the deck. Something's happening on Monday. Let's see Tuesday, the Four of Wands. And Wednesday, which is the crux card of the week, the Nine of Swords. Thursday is the Devil card. Friday is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the second knight. Then you have the fastest knight, which is the Knight of Wands. And you have the slowest knight, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And then Sunday is the Queen of Wands. And then I'm going to rerun. Hold on. And then we'll look at the overall energy for the week is the High Priestess. Look at this beautiful card. Gorgeous. So let me just rearrange these. And this is your week ahead, your overall week card. Let me just rearrange these so you can see them all, and I will be right back. Okay, pile number 3. This is such an interesting reading. We have quite a bit going on here in the middle of the week, but I'm going to start with Sunday. We have a day on Sunday which is going to be, will show more significance as the week goes on, but on Sunday it seems like you're being called to just get in touch with what you really want. Pile number 3. Take stock of what you really want. What do you want? Pile number 3. And to be crystal clear on that as you go forward into your week. That's what this star card is telling me. Part of what the star card is telling me. And then this Knight of Wands, you have 2 swift moving Wands cards. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is your spirit card for this deck. This is more long-term energy. You have new opportunities, Eight of Wands, and dreams. So you will see as we go through how important these are for the more long-term energy. But this Knight of Wands is going into the Eight of Wands. There's something accelerating in your future. And so you're starting out on Monday with this Knight of Wands. There's something happening that you or somebody else, like either you're starting out going forward quickly or something is happening quickly and you are part of it. And you have to make sure with your Sunday reflection that it's going the way you want it to. And you have to hold your end, your preferred end in your mind so that whatever is moving fast, starting right out on Monday, is going. You focus on it going the way you want it to. Pile number 3. And then on Wednesday, we have this beautiful celebration card. It's like romance, love, community, home life, just like public celebration, just such a happy card. Pile number 3. There's something going on Tuesday that's just gorgeous for you. What a beautiful card after this contemplative Sunday, and looks like Monday that's a lot of work and whatever. There's something going on Tuesday that's beautiful, and it might be something that's straight out of your preferred manifestation. Pile number 3, meaning you might get a glimpse of more long-term energy that you've wanted. Something might be coming to you on Tuesday that you've been wanting, that you've been really clarifying for yourself. But then we come to this really interesting duo here, Wednesday and Thursday. Because the Nine of Swords is, let's go first with the Wednesday card alone. This Nine of Swords is saying you're feeling stuck, and it might be that you got some good news on Tuesday, but then by Wednesday you're doubting yourself, or something goes bad and you are threatened in your mind with going back to the old story, going back to being defeated, feeling defeated, not being defeated. Only feeling defeated is gonna, the feeling of defeat is enough to defeat you, if you understand what I mean. Something is going to happen on Wednesday, or it could be just that you feel an emotional backlash, for lack of a better term, that something really wonderful happens on Tuesday. By Wednesday, you might have major doubts. And that's happening also Wednesday and Thursday. The Devil card is your Thursday card, and it's just doubts central. It is... there's different ways to read the Devil card, but in this case, the Devil card is you trying to sabotage yourself. There's some self-sabotage going on. And it could be because of 3D circumstances. It could be because of outside circumstances, but it's like these circumstances, the thoughts are that you are having about those circumstances are what are important, not the circumstances. So on Wednesday and Thursday, pile number 3, you have some major work cut out for you, and that's why it's so important for you to have devoted some time on Sunday to clarifying what you want, clarifying your purpose, because on Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to have to remember that. Remember what you held so clear in your mind on Sunday, and persevere through whatever circumstances come to you on Wednesday and Thursday. That's so clear. Then Friday, we have the Knight of Pentacles show up, and the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands is just acceleration. It's focus, and it's going forward with what you want, right? And it ends up with the Four of Wands, beautiful card. And then the Knight of Pentacles shows up after the Nine of Swords and the Devil card. It's more circumspect. It's the slowest knight in the deck. It's every step forward is a step that has been planned for. And again, this Knight of Pentacles, you're going to inform your step forward by what you have confirmed to yourself with this on the Sunday with the Star card. What I'm saying is, you let this Star card inform every day of this week, because the Star card symbolizes your real dreams, what you really want to manifest, pile number 3. And so going forward on Friday, each step is going to be more circumspect. Each step is going to feel like it's taking longer, but it's going to be more solid than the rushing forward on Monday into this beautiful day on Tuesday, but the effects were more ephemeral. So this more circumspect night, every step forward is slower, every step forward is planned, going into this more beautiful future. And again, in the future, your affairs do accelerate more, but in a way that's more sustainable than what we saw on Tuesday and Wednesday. So Saturday is a beautiful Queen of Wands card, the personification of fulfillment of your wishes, your manifestations, whatever you've been manifesting. And this overall week card, the High Priestess, so positive. And so Saturday and overall week are saying pretty much the same thing in this reading. It's that if you persevere, if you've been crystal clear to yourself about what you want and spent some time on Sunday, as I said, clarifying exactly what you want your future to look like, You're going to go through this almost frenetic energy, not necessarily you, it could be from outside, but there's something happening really fast on Monday that turns into wonderful Tuesday, but then by Wednesday, either 3D circumstances or your doubts make Wednesday and Thursday a little bit more challenging, so that you're confronted with your doubts, and you have to just continue believing in your vision of the future. And then by Friday, some more solid energy forward is coming. And so you're over, and then Sunday is a Queen of Wands, which is coming back into that power that you started with the Star card. The overall week is Manifesting Queen, High Priestess. And then your more long-term energy is dreams coming into reality, dreams becoming new opportunities, dreams becoming reality. And the Eight of Wands, which is your affairs accelerating forward in a more sustainable way. So the Knight of Wands is just a brief spurt of forward movement, but you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, which are going forward more sustainably, and all throughout pile number 3. You let the Star card and the High Priestess, excuse me, and the Queen of Wands energy help clarify what you want your future to be, and you keep that in your mind and focus on that, and your future is going to be a dream. Pile number 3. This looks like yet another, all 3 readings had just so much powerful energy this week. Another gorgeous reading, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future readings. And thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.